Welcome to the webinar. This is Billy Inellis here, reporting live from Toronto, Canada. Right now, we are live from all four corners of the world, and I'm over here with my business partner that is live from Brisbane in Australia. And man, you are in for a treat right now because we're going to show you, and that's our promise to you. We're going to show you exactly how we generated $33,000 in combined sales online within a 30-day period on complete autopilot. And we're going to show you how you can plug in to a system business model that generated 8 figures online already, and that is going to keep going, right? So just imagine getting your piece of the pie right there, right? So if you stay until the end, okay, if you stay until the end, and I'm going to share my screen over here real quickly. So if you stay until the end, we're going to show you how you can have access to my free cheat sheet, where I'm going to show you 5 proven methods to get 10 to 20 leads per day on Facebook for your business without spending big bank on paid advertising, but also the video course that goes with that. Everybody that runs a business needs some leads. So it's something that you want to, especially if you want to take your business from the ground up, right? And we're also going to show you how you can get access to almost $5,000 in bonuses. So I really suggest that you stay until the end if you want to know how to get access to these bonuses at the end. So please pay attention, right? Turn off all your distractions. Maybe put your cell phone on silent. Let me just put this on the side right here. Sorry about that. Right, and if you're serious about wanting to leverage more of the power of automation this year and moving on, and this presentation right here is going to be a game changer for you. Okay, very important. So who are we and why you should even listen to us, right? So if it's the first time that you're seeing something from us, let us introduce ourselves properly so that you know who we are, so that you can know who we are, and you can also know why you should even listen to us. Okay, so we're going to start with me. So once again, my name is Billy Inellis, reporting live from Toronto, Canada. I'm a father of 2 beautiful daughters that I'm raising and spending as much time that I want because I'm a full-time online entrepreneur. I was originally from Montreal. I'm originally born and raised in Montreal myself. So if you hear a little bit of an accent, that's because my first language is French. Right. So if we go back in a little bit of history in my educational background, I'm actually a university dropout. I went in for software engineering. And after my first intern, I realized that I did not want to spend the next 20 to 30 years of my life doing that. Right. So before that, I went to college. I graduated for that in computer science. So that's why today I'm not scared to say that I'm a little more advanced when it comes to technology and the tech stuff, computer stuff, and that's because of my educational background, right? So when I quit all of that, I actually turned to my passion, and I always had that since I was a young kid at a young age. My mom always put me into playing the piano and playing some instruments and stuff like that. I was even in the cadets in my teen days, and I played the baritone and the saxophone. So I have a passion for music, and more extensively, a passion for music production. And that's actually what brought me into the online space, because I wanted to monetize my music production business from being offline, because I started to make a name for myself locally offline, to now bringing it to be online, so that I can start making money with that, right? So I started learning about how to create websites, how to build landing pages, how to do list building, email marketing, copywriting, spending money on paid advertising, stuff like that. But it was a lot of up and downs, and it's been challenging, right? Results didn't happen overnight, and I must say that not long ago, maybe a little over 2 years ago, I actually went broke spending money on paid advertising while chasing the dream. And the one thing that I didn't do is to give up, right? I didn't give up. I took on a temporary job to catch up on some bills and some maxed out credit cards. And I still kept myself open to learning so I could get ahead, even though my situation was kind of, stagnant at that time. And when I came across the right people and I came across the right methods to implement to get results, I've had my ultimate breakthrough online since the summer, maybe the end of the summer of 2016. And it's been amazing ever since. I'm grateful and thankful for everything that happened since then. Ultimate breakthrough. I'm talking about having a 4-figure day online the same day, within the 72 hours of implementing a proven method, right? So $1,000 in one day online, ecstatic, great stuff happening, and it was amazing. And I'm proud to say that today, since that time, I'm a full-time online entrepreneur and a leader, showing others how to get to doing the same. All right, so that's my story in a very compressed time. Now I'm gonna hand it over to my business partner, Charlene Savage. Is all the way to Brisbane, Australia. So Charlene, come on out.
Hey, thanks, Billy. Thank you so much for your intro. Yes, so my name is Charlene Savage, and I'm obviously based in Brisbane in Queensland of Australia. I'm actually from New Zealand, so I do have a touch of a Kiwi accent, but people say it's now very much Australian. So look, I don't know. I'm just happy where I am. And so I'm a single mom. My son is Cruz. He is 14, going on 21, very much a entrepreneur himself. He wants to, generate thousands of dollars online. He's seen what his mom does, and he's like, Mom, why do I need to go to school? Why don't you just teach me what you do? Because they don't teach me these things at school. I need to learn about the real world. So he's a smart kid. And so, so he's my precious son, and my first time coming into the online space, and what really sort of pushed me into it and nudged me into it was that I was in a really bad space. The struggle is real. Debt is real. I used to have to pay for groceries with my credit cards. And I speak for a lot of the population today. And during that time and during that season of finding myself coming into the online space, I also quit my job at the time. It's not something I recommend you do, but it was just the path that I had and that God had for me. So I had to get myself right with God. I had to get myself right with me, and also with a lot of other people. And so I actually went to Bible school, Bible college, and I graduated in pastoral leadership. And today I'm helping and serving a lot of people as well. I was really excited to have published my very first book. I'm now a published author of the book called The Influence of One, and my one is the Almighty God. And so it's very much applicable to what your one is, what your powerful why is, what you believe in. So anyone can be inspired and encouraged by this read. And as Billy said, and who he is and what I am as an online entrepreneur, I do it full time now. I've been doing it full time now for 12 months successfully. And, the best is yet to come. Really excited to be a mentor as well in multiple income streams in the wellness industry, also in this automation, but also in teaching people how to leverage online Facebook marketing strategies as well, to really lift up their game, to really hit leaderboard status in their business. So it's all about them. And that's what I do. And that's who I am. So how would your life be? Just imagine how your life would be if you could simply, save yourself some time, energy, and money by automating most parts of your online business. How would that be for you? You could earn more money by doing a lot less. And the thing is that a lot of people these days tend to work full time and only have part-time hours to apply, to their online businesses that I get involved in. You could plug into a proven business model, the system here today that works, and that has generated millions, and it's continuing. And so, like I said before, we're doing the right things now. I'm telling you what, we did a lot of things wrong. And I'm going to cover some 5 pain points of the industry now. And so the biggest problems and the 5 pain points of the industry, if you haven't got your notes out, get your notebook, get a pen, take notes, guys. This is gold. So a lot of people, they hate harassing their friends and their family. I hated doing it. I was a pro at it, but did I get any results from it? No, I got nothing but pushback. And this is one of the biggest problems in the industry. Secondly, people hate getting rejected. People don't like being said no, 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 constantly, time and time over again. And that brings a lot of discouragement and people quit. Also, the third thing is that people don't know how to generate leads. They're only taught how to get a list of 200 people, friends and family, and to go and pitch and sell the products and the benefits of those products. It's all features and benefits these days. That's what many companies do in this world today. But that is not how you would actually build your business in this online space. It's a completely different business model. Also, number 4 is that many do not know what to do with their leads or how to close or upsell to higher ticket products. Again, why? Because they're never actually taught how. And therefore, as a result, they don't have any income story, and therefore they don't get any team duplication. Those are the 5 pain points of the industry. And so if you're running an online business, you know, a lot of the things that tend to happen, and I experience it as well, is that you're glued to your computer. I've experienced that over the past 12 months. You're trading your time for money, maybe most of the time, or you don't have enough time for your business. You know, life gets in the way. You know, you've got children, you've got family, you've got, jobs to get to. And a lot of people who want to get into the online space, they still have a full-time job, and they hold on to their full-time jobs because they still need to provide for the family. Bills still need to get paid. Mortgage still needs to get paid. Rent, credit cards, you name it. So people are stuck between a rock and a hard place. And they don't have a real system in place. They don't have the time to do it. And they don't know how to set it up. And much like me, I'm not very technical, which is why I've partnered with Billy, who's like, an absolute pro at this. And I'm very blessed, and hopefully this will be able to help you as well. So going on to the next slide there, does any of that sound familiar to you? Well, it certainly sounded familiar to me when I first came into the industry. And so let us help you eliminate these problems. Here's a solution here by showing you how to go from 0 to 33K in sales online within 30 days on autopilot. And this is with an 8-figure sales model that my business partner, Billy, and I have actually, these are the results that we have had. And so a disclaimer, those were our results, and the results that you're about to see, they're not typical. Nobody is the same. And the system that we're about to share with you has generated great income results for Billy and I, and also for our special guest today. But it took commitment. It took action. It took time. It took, passion for us to really get those results. So this isn't for you. If you want to get rich quick, feel free to leave this webinar now. This is going to take some effort. But for those who are coachable, you will see the reward. So again, no guarantee that the results will be the same. And so the agenda for today, we've got 3 secrets, 3 super secrets here. Secret number 1 is the power triangle. Secret number 2, the anatomy of a sales funnel. What does that look like? How does it look? And secret number 3 has how to plug into the sales funnel that has generated 8 figures online. And so here's the secret of the power triangle. So good, because there's 3 of us here today as well. How ironic. All right, and so we're going to start off with this amazing thing, and I'm just loving this this little sketch thing here, and Billy can touch on that as well, because this is also part of the package. So the power triangle is, number 1, traffic. Number 2, conversion. And number 3, economics. So in order to sell online, very simple, you need to get traffic. You need to get people seeing your opportunity. You need to get views. You then need to convert that traffic. And then last but not least, you want to generate some income. You want to generate some money on what you're selling, right? And that's good economics. So when you make a profit, this is how the triangle works. You would reinvest into more traffic. You would convert more of that traffic. You therefore will improve your economics. And this system goes clockwise, and it's a never-ending spiral of, TCE. So this is like a very simple rinse and repeat cycle. And again, so just briefly here, traffic is people that land on a web page, if you didn't already know. Conversion simply means that people who opt in on that page and a reason why they did. So you may give out a free ebook or a cheat sheet or a free download or software, etc. People love things that are free. And their economics, what they get in exchange of giving their contact details, their email address, and the value of that email to you. And guys, this is huge. And it should be your main priority and your main goal for any website visitor. And that is to build your list. And so the power triangle is very much the essence of marketing. It's what I've been taught by my mentors, and hopefully we can share that with you. It simply describes every human transactions and how we are able to, step into this world of the online marketing space. So without further ado, I'm going to hand the time back to my partner, Billy and Alice. Come on out, Billy.
Okay, awesome part there, Charlene. Thank you very much. So I am back now, and now let's go over secret number 2 of the agenda, and it's the anatomy of a sales funnel. Okay, so anyone who's running an online business needs to convert their website visitors into paying customers, right? So that's what your goal is supposed to be. So if you fail to do that, you're not going to generate any income online. So your primary goal is to actually move some people from one stage to another until they're actually ready to purchase, until they're ready to buy something from you. And all of that can happen with a sales funnel. Okay. So the definition of a sales funnel, it just refers to the buying process that, your visitors or people are going to go through before and until they are ready to purchase something from you. Right. So a sales funnel is divided in several steps, depending on what you're selling, on what your product is, what your opportunity is. So if you look at this drawing over here, it's actually most of the time split in 4 parts. So part number 1 is awareness. The second part is interaction. And then you have interest. And then the 4th part of your sales funnel, as the people are going through it, is going to be action. And action right there is going to be when somebody is doing a purchase. We take a quick example of going into a drive-through of, say, for example, McDonald's, right? In the beginning, you're driving somewhere, you see McDonald's, you're like, oh, boom, I got to go get some food because I'm hungry. That's awareness. Interaction, you go to the drive-through now, and then you start to looking at the menu. Interest is, okay, I'm going to go to the window and order this, that. You're talking to the person, right? You're ordering. And then at the end, the action is you're buying your food, you're grabbing that, and then boom, you're on your way. That right there is a funnel. It's a system that is the same thing that can compare a sales funnels to, right? So now, real quickly, I'm going to give you an example of a winning sales funnel so that you can use that. So if you talk about awareness, it's going to be an ad that you're going to see online that's going to promote, most of the time is going to promote something for free, right? So you have something that's called a lead magnet, something for free video. So you start with an ad. So it's either from organic or paid strategies that you're going to put some awareness out there, and that's going to be your ad, and that's going to create an interaction for the person to go to your website. And most of the time, if you do it the right way, you're going to have an opt-in page where you're capturing people's emails so that you can give them that information, which is going to be your value from that lead magnet, free video, free cheat sheet, free report, etc. Right? And then that's going to create interest because they're going to want to go ahead and get access to that. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put in your free information, your lead magnet or your free report, free video inside of a membership site, right? So when the interest is created right there, they opt in, they're in to get access to what the value that you're sharing for free. But you do that by putting the information in a membership site so that the people that are coming through are feeling a part of something. So they're inside a membership where they can always go back. It's in one place. They put in their email and password and they're in, right? And inside of that membership site, and I've been building websites and building funnels for a long time, and I used to always leave money on the table because I used to only create awareness and interaction. People come to my website, boom. I would send them to go download whatever I was sharing for free, and then that was it. I would leave it like that, and then later on in the back end, I would also have follow-up emails to offer them different things, to share some value and stuff like that in the back end. Although you still have to do that, but where I was leaving money in on the table is that I did not have an upsell as soon as they got access to what it is that I was sharing for free, right? So inside of that membership site, you're gonna have something that you're gonna upsell right there, and that's gonna promote you in your funnel to create an action. So that means that when somebody gets something of value for free, and you have something that relates to it that can match, that is a little more advanced. So say that you share a free report and the upsell is a detailed video, maybe a video series that goes in more details about what you're sharing inside that report, then this is where you create action, and action right there, and it's somebody purchasing what you have to offer right in that membership site, and it's going to be displayed right in there, right? They come in, they get access to the free stuff, but then they have an option to upgrade. So that's your upsell right there, and this is where you would generate some money, right? So now you're probably looking at this and you're like, okay, so how can I go about creating all of this? I'm probably going to have to go get some tools. I'm probably going to have to go get this. I'm probably going to have to find out how to build websites and create all of that stuff, right? I myself created a few membership sites, so I know that you need a few tools, some knowledge, and a lot of understanding to put that together. But how about I told you that you could possibly get access to that just by plugging into a system that was already built for you to implement this, but for yourself, right? Super excited to share that with you. So that's going to lead me into talking about the third point that we have on the agenda right now, and that's secret number 3. And it's how to plug in to a sales funnel model that generated 8 figures online. Okay. And this is how you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just have to plug in, get your piece of the pie, and up you are going. Okay. So we came across a winning system. And what I mean by a winning system is because it was created by an 8-figure online earner that actually mastered the number one thing that you need to master in order to increase your sales online, and it's the art of sales funnel, right? So it's a done for you and plug and play system. And this guy literally, it's really genius. That's why I say that every single day. It's genius what he did, because he actually unveiled his secrets. And I want to share with you real quickly a video that I saw from him. Let me just make sure that my sound is up real quickly when I do the screen share. Okay. So, it's a video that I saw from him, that we all saw from him, that shows exactly what the system is all about. And I'm going to play it right now so that you can see for yourself. So just sit back, relax for a few minutes, and I'm going to play the video right now.
So in this video, I'm going to explain how my membership site works. More importantly, how it can start making you a full-time living on the internet, all on complete autopilot. Here is what we call a sales funnel. We call it a sales funnel because all you have to do is get people into the top of the funnel and let them filter down through the different layers, which make you money on autopilot. Now don't worry about getting the traffic, because I have lots of different proven traffic strategies that I will be showing you, like how I can generate 7 million views to just one Facebook post here. Once you get a new member into the sales funnel, they are locked under you for life. That means if they buy a product from us today or tomorrow or even in 30 days time, you get credited with the sale now and forever. The first layer of a sales funnel is always a free offer, which builds your email list. We have some of the highest converting free offers on the internet to date. The second layer of a sales funnel is what we call the front end offers. This is where we take your free members and we turn them into paying customers. We have over 10 high converting front end offers which range from traffic generating courses to amazing pieces of software just like the one I'm using right now to sketch out this presentation right in front of your eyes. I'm using a piece of software that I created called Easy Sketch Pro that lets anyone with zero technical skills create these amazing doodle animation videos. You can set the price for these front-end products to anything that you like, and you get to keep a whopping 50% of all the sales. Now, these front-end products are proven to convert well into the millions of dollars in sales. In fact, here is a screenshot from my JVZoo account for just 2 of these products. Yes, that's right, we've already sold over $2.2 million worth, and they still sell like crazy every single day. These products are selling for hundreds of dollars a time on JVZoo, but remember I said that you get to set the price. And the third layer of a sales funnel is what we call the back end offer, and this is where you make the big money on complete hands-free, totally done for you autopilot.
All right. So this is the exact video that we saw, all of us here on this panel, and I just thought it was genius, right? So by plugging into this system with all these products and everything that are set up inside of it, I've been able to generate almost $2,700 in front end sales. As you just saw in the video, the first part of a winning sales funnel, as he described it, is the front end sale. And what that does is that it allows you to, if you're spending a little bit of money on paid advertising, it allows you to break even so that you almost don't pay for your leads and you have money coming in the front while people are getting into the door. So that's what I've been able to generate. It's amazing because now I have something that I can put in the front end. And your number one goal, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, is to build your list. But not only that, is to build your list of qualified buyers. And in the space, if somebody's going to spend one time, they're going to spend a lot more times because we're all in to learn. And it's about personal development, adding value to ourselves and getting ahead as we go along. So that's why I keep myself open to learning. So what about you, Shar?
Wow, what about me? This is exciting because I've earned, with this front end system, almost $1,500 in sales. That's 21 of these products that were sold. And guys, I am not technical. I came into this space not knowing about what Zoom was. I didn't know what Aweber was. I didn't know what autoresponder meant. None of that language, none of that stuff. So I had to learn really quickly. And if you're still in that space, this is phenomenal because it's literally all done for you. And, a lot of these sales were a surprise. I had a pop-up in my email saying, hey, you've just got paid. And I'm like, oh my gosh, who paid me? I had no idea where it came from. And it's such a lovely surprise. It's so these sales that came in really do make your day. They really do make your day. And if you've gone from struggle to getting these payments come into your email, into your PayPal account, it's really life-changing. So I'm excited with my downline numbers as well. I'm about to turn things up a bit because I've learned a lot now about being, using this technology, and with Billy's help as well. So the best is yet to come, Billy.
Awesome. And I also want to bring out a special guest that is also from where I'm from, so fellow Canadian. And this lady actually was in another marketing group together with us before we got plugged into this, and it was a little bit challenging. So I just want to bring Emily Ching, and I actually call her Miss Ching now. So I want to bring her on so she can talk a little bit about her story and her results with the front end sales that she got while plugging into the system. Welcome, Emily.
Hi, thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good. Very well.
So talk a little bit about your story, right? So how it kind of started for you real quickly, and how this has been helping you with the front end sales that you're getting with this system.
So I am grateful to Charlene for introducing me to this opportunity, together with, other members in the group. So what happened was, Charlene introduced me to the front end sales, right? And then, so I saw Easy Sketch Pro. The first thing I thought about was it can be very useful to my main business, which is real estate, right? I can use it for my marketing, and so on. And the other products inside, because I'm on social media, because we're always faced with marketing ourselves, they are all going to help with what I'm doing. And it doesn't matter what business I get into, those products will help me in my business or businesses. So that's the value that I got from the front end products. So when I started telling other people about it, telling other realtors about it, and they also saw the value in that. Like with 10 products, $77, that comes out to $7.70 each. Like, how can you go wrong? Right? So that's how I thought about it. Like, how can I go wrong? Right? And just so happened that the products are good.
Nice. Awesome. So what have you seen so far with the front end sale approximately? Because I know you got some results with the system as well, coming from not getting any before online, right? I know you've been getting great results with real estate and stuff like that, but with this specifically, what have you seen with the front end sales?
Front end, around $500, close to $500.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've been able to break even from the traffic that you got and just from other strategies that you've been implementing to get these results, right?
Definitely.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to bring you on in just a little bit. Thank you for sharing your story and everything. So real people get real results with this, but they don't only get results, they get value with everything that you can get. But for you to get access to this system, right, you have to become a pro member. So I'm going to come back to my screen right now, right? So becoming a pro member is how you're going to get access and how you're going to plug in to this system. Okay. So if you want to become a pro member of this, here's what you're going to get. Okay. And I'm going to break it down so that you really understand what you're going to get when you want, or if you want to become a pro member. So number one is you're going to unlock 9 softwares and courses, and that has a value of $997, right? So we're talking about Insta Tsunami, right? Some people I know are doing Instagram, so you have Insta Tsunami, 1 penny per visitor, and that's like a course that talks about how to get visitors to your website for a penny. Auto Emulate Live. Excuse my language. Sometimes I eat my words, but it's okay. That's because of my French probably. But we have Auto Emulate Live, which is a software that allows you to get a pre-recorded video. You run it through the softwares and it emulates a Facebook Live, right? For a video with the emojis flying around, with the live icon and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. That's a software right there. And then you have Easy Sketch Pro. And I don't know if you noticed on my slides, and even in the video that I showed you, see that little hand that was moving and then I was sketching some stuff? That was Easy Sketch Pro. And anybody that is in business say that you're starting in business and you're a little bit shy about coming on video and explaining stuff, you can actually use Easy Sketch Pro, create a quick video, record a voiceover on top of the video within the software, and boom, you have a video that you can advertise with, that you can market, and that's what Easy Sketch Pro can do. That's a lot of value right there for one software, right? And then you have a Facebook traffic hack, because I put FB there, local marketing hack, top secret traffic hack, video view tsunami. That's a technique on how you can actually go ahead and find videos on YouTube and get some traffic from some of the top ranking videos. It's amazing the value that is in there. And then you have YouTube tsunami on how you can boost your YouTube channel and all that good stuff. So you would unlock all of that for a value of $997 when you become a pro member of this system, right? When you plug in. So for each and every one of those software and courses, you get high converting sales funnels for each of the products. And that has a value of $997. So just imagine you just unlock 9 software and courses, but you also have the sales funnels that had been proven and tested to work to sell them. Just imagine that, right? And it all follow the model of the sales funnel and how you offer something for free. They come in and then you can have an upsell and all that good stuff so that you can generate some income for yourself, right? So just a quick example. This is one of the opt-in pages for one of the products. That's for the 1 penny visitor, how you can skyrocket your videos views. Actually, that's for video view tsunami, actually, sorry. How you can skyrocket your video views to 200,000 plus for free. Boom, get access. Another one is 1 penny per visitor. The course that I mentioned about how to get visitors on your website for a penny. That's the opt-in page, proven to work. And as you can see over there, look at the bottom right. It says this free product is accessed via membership area. So make sure that you put the correct email right there to have 100% access to it for free. Verified access, right? So that right there proves you that it works. And that's representing what I explained a little bit earlier, right? So you get 50% of all the sales on everything. So if you generate sales for any of those products, as soon as you unlock them and you start using the converting funnels, you get 50% of all the sales that you generate with all those those software courses products, right? And you also get banners, email follow-ups with them, all done for you. You can create tracking links that has a value of $497 right there. And as you can see, these are some of the banners that you get with some of the products. High quality, nicely made, professional, good looking, so that you can go out there right away. If you have a blog, website, you can put those banners on your website. You have a link that's going to attach to the funnels that you're going to get access to your product. And boom, you're going to promote yourself the right way, right? And then you also have email swipes. You go in there, any of the products, you can do email marketing because it's important. If you're building your list, you can have email follow-ups in the back end so that you can promote, add some value, and follow up with the people that are coming in, and all the email swipes or the email follow-ups, pre-written emails are there for you within the membership area, right? And right there, I was talking about tracking links. You can create tracking links for each of your campaigns. And as you can see over there on the screen, it's one of the campaigns that I ran. I received about 166 unique visitors, and I seen a conversion rate close to 50%. So industry average is about 30% or 20%, sorry. So close to 50% is above, way above 20% right there. So these are the numbers. Those are facts. And that right there is really important. If you're going to measure what you treasure, you need to be tracking every single thing. And that's what you'll be able to do for each of the product inside the membership when you become a pro for all those products, right? So you're also going to get access to all the proven traffic strategies. And that right there has a value of $1,997. And like I mentioned earlier, the creator of this is an 8-figure earner in the online space. So there's a section in the back office where you can go in, you can look at all his traffic sources that has been working, tested, and proven to work, so that you can implement them as well, get some traffic going for all of this when you start to promote it, so that you can get yourself up and running, right? So with all that value right here, that has a total value of $4,488, right? But that's not it. That's not it. And this is where it becomes even better, because we have a big bonus that we're going to get, that we offer when anybody plugs into the system. And it's traffic that guarantees 30 new members for you when you plug in. Okay, that has a value of $147. Just imagine starting or plugging into a system, and you get complimentary traffic sent to you that guarantees a minimum of 30 new members in your downline for you. Just imagine you have to go up 100 stairs, but instead of starting at the very first, you start at the 30th stair so that you can get to the end faster. Or if you want to imagine something else, imagine starting a new store, but instead of starting the store and waiting for people to pass by and to come in your store, you start a store and you already have 30 people inside of your store ready and interested to buying what you have to offer, right? So that right there is one of the big bonus, and that's what makes the system so genius, because the creator believes that it converts and it works so much that it sends you complimentary traffic, and that guarantees minimum 30 new members for you in your back office. And you also get a traffic coach assigned to you when you become a pro member, and that has a value of $299. So as soon as you become a pro member, you get to book a call with one of our traffic coaches that's going to show you how everything is done and how you're going to set up your complimentary traffic that guarantees 30 new members in your own back office. And on top of that, you can actually get the opportunity to own the whole business model as a franchise, right? So imagine, you know that you can get a McDonald's franchise, Subway franchise, and actually owning the system for yourself, right? Well, for this, you can actually get the opportunity to own the whole business model for yourself as a franchise member. And that's exactly what we all did over here, right? So when we were mentioning about how we created, actually, hold on, I'm gonna stop my screen share because I think there's sound on this. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so we mentioned earlier that we went from $0 to $33,000 in sales online. Well, that was combined. I myself, within a 30-day period, generated $21,000 in sales online that I did not personally close, because you actually get someone to close sales for you, right? So I remember one morning I woke up and, usually I never check my phone before I go through my little routine. So I do a little bit of meditation, prayer, and all that good stuff. And until I'm done all of that, positive affirmations, writing my goals on my little book and all that good stuff, then when I'm done all of that, then I check my phone. But that one morning, I was taking my time to do that. And actually, when I was done doing all that, I checked my phone, start scrolling through the notification to see that I actually had a sale come in for $3,000 that somebody else closed for me while I was asleep. Absolutely amazing. I was ecstatic right there. And it happens to a lot of us in the group. So if I share my screen real quickly, I'm going to go back to it because the sound was playing. So if as you can see on the screen right now, those are some of the notifications that you actually get. So as you can see, when we get some sales, you get little videos done sometimes, and you get a notification, boom, congratulations, we just converted a $3,000 franchise sales for Billy, boom, 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 boom. And then that was a pretty cool video also there that they created inside of our group. And it's an amazing way to congratulate us when we get some sales. And as you can see, I had a $6,000 day in sales online that I didn't personally close myself, right? Pretty amazing, loving the system, and it's just great. What about for you, Shar?
Yes, I absolutely love the booms as well, Billy. It's my favorite word these days. So when I get a notification
Me
that
too.
says boom, congratulations, on your $3,000 franchise sale, it's so overwhelming and it's so encouraging and it's such a blessing to have these. And look, you don't even know if you're going to get them as well, which is the crazy thing. And you don't have to do the sales, the close yourself. You don't have to do that yourself. There's literally a whole team who are good at what they do. So if you've struggled to recruit and close people or build and get duplication, you've got a whole team who are doing it for you. And all of these booms here, I might add, I had them while I was asleep. I woke up, checked my phone. It was early in the morning. I was about to head to training and I just checked my notifications and I saw all of these booms come up. And I'm telling you what, it's a game changer, an absolute game changer. It's a lot, easier to generate income these days with the system. So I love automation. 100%.
I remember when you got your first one, you messaged me crying. You're like, oh my God, I just got a $3,000. I just woke up and checked my phone and oh my God. So I'm going to bring out Emily Miss Chiching again because she's going to have to speak about her experience. So you woke up to sales as well and you didn't even personally close them yourself, coming from not getting any results with the previous venture that we're in, right, Emily?
Yes, that's true.
So what have you seen for yourself? Because I know you got some of those videos as well, right? So
Yeah.
I see some of them on the screen, and that's so cool. So talk a little bit about your experience and your results that you got so far by taking on the opportunity to become a franchise member.
So the same thing, most of them happened in my sleep, like really, really early in the morning, just because of the time difference, right?
Yeah.
But just like what you said, there's a whole team doing that for us, right? So what we do is just put people in front of the front end offer, and then another team closes the upsell, which a lot of people have a hard time doing because of that upsell, because of the fact that it's more expensive, but then the value is there because I had the intention of, okay, I did this, I'm going to make it back the first month, took some action, and it happened. So within the first month, I got my money back, my investment back, and I'm into profit.
Nice.
Right? So moving forward, it's all profit now, right? So, and I'm, like all of us, like Billy and you, Billy and Charlene, now it's time for us to pay it forward and help other people do the same thing.
Exactly. So awesome results there. Congratulations, Emily. You're doing great. And we're in this to help others leverage more of the power of automation as well. And this is why we think it's very genius. So thank you for coming and sharing your story, sharing your results. And I know that you're going to have a lot more booms coming. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
So moving forward, so like I was saying, you're going to get the opportunity to actually own the whole business model as a franchise. And that has a total value of $4,934. So if we wanted to charge you that amount, which is $4,934, we could, but we're not. Okay. We could also charge you to become a pro member $2,997, but we're not because we want to get you in the system so that you can get you plugged in. And the value that's in there just for the traffic sources alone, the value is there for $1,997, but you're not even going to pay that right now if you want to become a pro member, and not even $997, right? So if you want to get started now, get in the door and become a pro member today, okay, with a one-time payment, no monthly fees, no nothing else, one-time payment of $77, you can become a pro member, get plugged in, get one of our traffic coaches get assigned to you so that you can get the complimentary traffic sent to you that guarantees the minimum 30 new members in your own personal back office, okay? So for the first 5 people to take action right now, okay, you're not only going to get access to my cheat sheet where I show 5 proven methods to get 10 to 20 leads per day for your business on Facebook without spending big bank on paid advertising, but you're also going to get access to my video course that is attached to that, and that has a value of $97. So if you want to take action right now and become a pro member, go ahead. We're going to put a link. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and put a link for me that you're going to go ahead and click so that you can get started. You're going to see it show up in the chat. Charlene is going to put her link in the chat as well. Okay, you can go ahead and get started. But if somebody invited you here, make sure that you get back to them to get started right now. Okay, so if you see the value, you see how plugging into a system that is already winning is going to be beneficial for you, then go ahead right now, get back to the person that actually invited you here. And we're also going to put in the links. So if I invited you, right? If I invited you, you're going to go through my link. I'm going to also post my link into the chat so that everybody can see it, right? And if anybody else invite you, just go back to them. And of course, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and click the button below right now, get started, get in, and we're going to be able to assist you right away. Okay. So we're going to be posting links. Okay. So I'm going to put 4 daily because I'm watching a few screens. Oops. Actually, I'm going to have to post it again. Okay. Okay. You can do the same thing as well, Emily. Wealthonline.pro. Okay. So if I invited you here, right, you can go to the link that you see in the chat, go ahead and click on it, or if you see a link, a button anywhere on this page, click on it right now, get started now so that it can get you plugged into this amazing system so that you can get access to all your products, to get access to all the funnels for those products, complimentary traffic that guarantees a minimum of 30 new members for you in your own personal back office, and we're going to get you started right now. Okay, so there's 3 options right now. You came here, you saw the value, you saw how amazing it is to actually leverage off of the power of automation and how systems and sales funnels work so that you can increase your income online. You see all of that, but you don't want to take action. You don't see any value here. Well, it's okay. Thank you for stopping by. You can go about your day and continue doing what you're doing, right? It's okay for us. But then you have the second option where you're saying, wow, okay, I'm going to become a pro member and I'm going to test everything that is in there. I'm going to get access to those products right now so that I can get access to Easy Sketch Pro, Emulate Live, and everything, and get access to the complimentary traffic. That's your second option. But then you have the third option where you want to go all in and you want to own the whole business model as a franchise, and you're going to get access to all those details once you book your call with one of our traffic coaches that's going to not only explain how you can set up everything and get your traffic, but also to become a franchise member so that you can have somebody else close sales for you while you are either sleeping or out doing something else or enjoying your time with your family. And that's leverage of the power of automation right there, which all of us here in this panel are doing. All right. So once again, any link that you see in this page right now, click on it right now, get started, go back to the person that invited you to this presentation, or just click the button below right now, get in so that we can take care of you. Hopefully you got some value from this call, right? Any last words before we wrap this up, Charlene? I think we're pretty good, right?
I want to add something.
Go ahead, Emily.
There might be a few people watching who are new to sales funnels, autoresponders, email marketing. I just want to let everyone know that the steps are going to be laid out for you to follow. You just follow step by step. There are instructions in the training site, either for pros or franchisees, and you just follow along. Like, you don't need to learn this by yourself. You have a whole team behind you, and you are lucky because Billy is a genius tech guy. So you get access to him too, like Charlene and I do. So that's all I have to say. Everything is laid out step by step. You just follow along.
Yes, that's right. Every simple step, you don't have to be a tech wizard to implement and to plug in, because everything is done for you. Like I said, done for you, plug and play, ready to go. You just have to take action, become a pro member, book your traffic call, and you're in. All right. So once again, any link that you see on this page right now, click on it, click the button below, or get back to the person that invited you here. And hopefully you're going to be our next success story inside of the community. All right. So Billy Nellis here signing out. See you on the inside.